Hey guys, Chickadee Maine, aka DeBud.com, with a video surf forecast update. This surf forecast update brought to you by North Beach Fish Camp. Looking for some of the freshest seafood in town? Visit North Beach Fish Camp, located at the end of Atlantic Boulevard in Neptune Beach, Florida. We've been monitoring the latest satellite imagery for the last several hours, and we're starting to get a little pause of concern. It looks like we're getting ready to set up in an active period here. Environmental conditions are forecast to become favorable in the southwest Gulf of Mexico over the next 72 hours. We do have this tropical wave now that is just to the south of the western tip of Cuba, and you can see there's some convection firing in association with that. Looks like it's starting to wane now, but the rule of thumb in tropical season is you always watch the tail ends of fronts. And as you can see in the northern Gulf of Mexico, we've got convection firing up here. We've got some convection moving into the northwest Gulf of Mexico along this frontal boundary line. And this front extends all the way up through the northeast. And as you can see, it's being rotated or stretched out by this area of low pressure dropping down from the central United States. So this is kind of suppressing this to the south and keeping it to the south. Now, as you remember, the models were forecasting that we could see another Barry scenario set up where an area of low pressure in here develops and then moves into the Bay of Campeche. The GFS started trending on that yesterday afternoon and was moving an area of low pressure into southern Texas. So this is starting to give us a little pause of concern. We're in that real time period of what the models were forecasting several days ago. The next tropical wave in line is this tropical wave now that is just south of Puerto Rico. It's moving off to the west as well, west-northwest. Yesterday, convection was firing up pretty early, and wind shear just took a hold yesterday and just sheared everything apart. But you can see that this is firing back up again this morning, moving off towards the west. Models suggest no development here, but we see the northern extension. Again, for you new followers, the northern extension is what we like to watch for the possibilities of increasing surf along the southeast U.S. coast. This got really sheared apart yesterday, so it's holding right in here. We've got a southeast flow getting ready to redevelop in here leading into next week, and it's possible that late next week we could see some fun surf alert conditions along the southeast U.S. coast as the GFS is hinting at an area of low pressure coming at us out of the east south of Bermuda.